And what is up, guys? It's gonna be Inori's every position tier list. We're gonna go over each role: top, jungle, mid, AD, support, and we're gonna talk about what champions are performing the best in each position and what I think about the role itself and the future of the role as well. So for starters, I got all my stats from LoL Analytics. I think it's the best website to get your stats from, and I added a lot of Inori's input to it, which is 24/7 gaming all the time, high, low, montage clips. You know how it goes. So let's get started at the very top of the tier list. What we have here is the great up incoming top laner Malphite. So Malphite just got buffed, and the buffs are actually quite insane. I think he's very OP mid and top lane, but right now top lane, he's a low-key, super easy, broken top laner. I recommend him to you guys. I think he's free LP. I think he has to get nerfed in the future because he's so goddamn good at everything right now. Engaging, just surviving lanes. He's just such an easy, strong champion in the top lane. So next to him, we have the Olaf. Olaf is a bit too broken. You know when he's getting played in competitive and he has an insane solo queue win rate. That champion needs to get nerfed, needs to get gutted to the ground. Hopefully soon. Olaf is probably the best top laner in the game right now. But one close by, one that might not have the best pick rate, but a insane win rate, Rengar. So Rengar top is a weird one, right? A lot of people play him. The one tricks do kind of inflate the win rate, but I think he's so broken right now top lane that I don't think it matters that you're a one trick. I think if you put enough games onto him, not that many too, he's going to be an insane top laner to carry from. And I don't see him getting nerfed top lane anytime soon. So I think he's a great champion to pick up for that Rengar. For that, lane dominance playstyle. So GP is a hot topic. He is getting nerfed next patch, but I mean, I can't. It'd be a shame not to include him in the tier list because he is so broken right now. I'm glad he's getting nerfed. I think he's disgusting. I have to play against this guy. I mean, you know the guy, Solar Baka, all the time, getting true damage, 2,000 damage to my life. It doesn't make sense. It's completely broken. I'm glad it's finally getting nerfed, and we'll see how he kind of stands at the top after the nerfs, which I think might drop him down. So Malphite, Rengar are definitely good ones. Malphite super easy, super broken. Highly recommend you guys give those a try. And moving on to the jungle. So for jungle, I already know my jungle tier list, so you guys kind of know the breakdown. I think Wukong would be my recommendation jungle pick. That's super broken right now. He's the AD bruiser. All the APs kind of got nerfed to the ground a bit, but he is the performing one that survived the demonic plague. And so far, I think Wukong is a great pickup. I think it's easy to play and well-rounded. The second one that would be easy to play is probably Jarvan. I think Jarvan is pretty straightforward and he's super good right now with, like the Gold Drinker build path, super easy to play. I think he's a great pickup. I think he's a great champion. All these top laners all these junglers that are AD are doing really well in the current meta. Lee Sin is a surprise pick, but I just think he's so broken. I hope he gets nerfed. He does too well into everything. The last set of buffs he got, the patch before the demonic plague, he definitely went overboard. I think he's super good. And as players play him more, get better at him, I think his win rate's going to be far too high to kind of ignore. Nunu, on the other hand, is, just a menace still after the game. I think as they nerf lane experience where you can't kind of push in waves and survive off it, it might hurt Nunu in the second patch, but as he is now, he's super free LP. So moving on to the mid lane. So for mid, we have Annie is the recommendation for mid. I think she's so broken, easy to play, broken, good combination, of course, super strong. Support, she's super strong too. I think she needs to get nerfed soon, but it might be coming in next patch, but we'll see. As she stands even after the nerfs, she's still very durable and super strong. Aurelion Sol is getting nerfed, but he is super broken on this patch, so not to include him would be a crime itself. Aurelion Sol is, a disgusting champion. He's a problem. I hope they nerf him hard because I don't like seeing him in the game, and I honestly don't like seeing him on my team. I just always have the worst Aurelion Sol, so that's just kind of how it goes. Next, we have Anivia. Anivia is kind of weird, right? Actually, let's talk about both of them. Anivia and Cassiopeia, these are like your backline control mages. I just think they're doing really well in the meta, and they're very strong as like a scaling champion. Even though it's not the best scaling kind of game, they are performing really well. They are just overtuned, and they do really well, or they synergize really well with the new items that have been changed. So I think these two are great pickups if you want to play a more backline play style. So moving on to the AD carry. So you're probably wondering why the hell do we have, hold on, the Yuumi. Yuumi's actually a placeholder. I didn't have the Xayah pick ready. Xayah is the most broken AD carry in the game right now. She does have some slight nerfs going in the next patch, but as it stands, she is the most broken. Too good at everything. Feathers are so too OP. Everything she does, everything she touches is super broken. So hopefully Xayah gets nerfed in the next patch. And yeah, the Yuumi 2 is getting reworked, so I'll just include that one in there. But yeah, the other three, Kai'Sa is my second to. So Kai'Sa is my recommending recommendation pick for AD carry position. I think she's great. I actually think she synergizes so well with, these kind of engaged supports, which is the support meta right now. And I think she's just a great pickup. So I do recommend the Kai'Sa pick. I think she's great. And I don't see her getting nerfed too far in the future. So she's going to be really good for a while. So definitely a great pickup. Highly recommend. Twitch, he's getting nerfed for support, but I think he's still super broken AD carry. He's a disgusting champion. He's a plague rat. He makes me want to rage. I hate playing against him. I hate playing against Twitch support. AD carry is a bit more stable, but I just don't like the rat in general. So that's kind of the AD carry position. Support, we have the engaged support trio. So these four are the engaged chunks. They're super good at engaging. There's been change in the past where they nerfed the spells, all those like regen, right, range support gold items. So now the engaged ones give you more regen, so they're much better. And they buffed all the engaged supports. I think Nautilus is the recommendation for the easy but OP support to play. I love him. I always play him when I get autofill support, and I think it's super free to play him, and he's not that hard to pick up. The other two are a bit more tricky. Thresh is maybe the best performing out of the three. He does it all: defense, offense, peeling, engaging. He can really mix it in, and he's also much tankier now that he was in the past. That was a big problem with Thresh. You would just be so squishy, you walk up and try to hook, and you would instantly be deleted. But not anymore. Thresh is different. He is stronger. He's better. Rakan also huge buffs. I think Rakan is actually disgusting. The way I see Rakan is, if you know how to utilize the champions engage properly and know when to engage, this champion is insanely broken right now, and his lane phase is not weak at all. So if you like engage, you like feathers, you like pairing with Xayah, definitely Rakan is your go-to. All these supports are super great. Engage ones. Blitz, the same thing. He's just kind of involved in like that early lane snowball. He synergizes well with supports. But the moral of the story for balling is engage support with a strong dueling kind of engaging pairing AD carry is the go-to. And that's like going to be my tier list. Hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If I didn't go over your champion, I can give my thoughts on it as well. If you like the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and check out my stream wherever you can. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to make a lot more all position tier lists, a lot more tier lists too, and let me know what you want to see in future videos.